Technology, it surrounds us, it empowers us, it connects us, but it also has a dark side, a potential for misuse that chills the soul. We embrace the convenience, the speed, the limitless possibilities, yet we often overlook the risks, the erosion of privacy, the violation of our most basic rights. The digital age has ushered in an era of unprecedented progress, but it has also created new avenues for exploitation and control. Our data is collected, analyzed, and monetized. Our online activities are tracked and monitored. The line between convenience and intrusion blurs with each passing day. We are told that security requires sacrifice, that privacy is a luxury we can no longer afford. But at what cost? When does the pursuit of safety become a justification for oppression? These are the questions that haunt our time. The case of Montel Alexander Bowman forces us to confront these uncomfortable truths. His allegations, if true, paint a chilling picture of technology's potential for abuse, a stark reminder that progress without safeguards can quickly turn into a nightmare. Montel Bowman claims he has lived a nightmare for 4 decades, a nightmare orchestrated by unseen forces wielding technology like a weapon. His allegations are extraordinary. He claims his thoughts, his feelings, even his senses are not his own, that they are being accessed, manipulated, and violated by others. For 40 years, he says, this technological torment has continued unabated, a relentless assault on his mind and body. He describes feeling sensations, seeing images, and hearing voices that are not his own. He claims to be bombarded with the thoughts and emotions of countless others, a cacophony of mental intrusion. Bowman points to a vast conspiracy. He accuses individuals, organizations, even government agencies of complicity in this technological tyranny. He alleges that technology is being used to control him, to silence him, to punish him for reasons he cannot fathom. His story, while lacking concrete evidence, raises deeply unsettling questions. Could our technology, once a tool for progress, be turned against us? Could our own government be complicit in such a profound violation of human rights? The law struggles to keep pace with technology. Our legal frameworks, designed for a bygone era, are ill-equipped to address the complexities of the digital age. The very notion of privacy is being redefined as we leave digital footprints with every click and swipe. Bowman's case highlights this legal quagmire. He cites numerous laws he believes have been violated, including the Fourth Amendment's protection against unreasonable searches and seizures. He argues that the alleged intrusion into his mind constitutes a violation of his most fundamental rights. But how do you prove the intangible? How do you present evidence of a crime that leaves no physical trace? The law demands proof, but the nature of the alleged crime makes it nearly impossible to provide. This legal grey area creates a dangerous precedent. If technology can be used to violate our privacy in ways that are difficult to detect or prove, then our rights become meaningless. We become vulnerable to a new form of tyranny, one that operates in the shadows, beyond the reach of accountability. Bowman's case, while unique in its specifics, is not entirely without precedent. History is replete with examples of governments and powerful entities using technology to spy on their citizens, to silence dissent, and to maintain control. The revelations of Edward Snowden exposed the vast surveillance apparatus constructed by the United States government. The NSA, tasked with protecting the nation from foreign threats, was revealed to be collecting data on millions of Americans, scooping up phone records, emails, and internet activity. The Cambridge Analytica scandal showed how personal data harvested from social media could be used to manipulate elections and sway public opinion. The company exploited Facebook's data policies to build psychological profiles of voters, targeting them with personalized propaganda. These cases, while different in scope and scale, share a common thread with Bowman's allegations: the use of technology to violate privacy and manipulate individuals without their knowledge or consent. They serve as a stark reminder that the erosion of privacy is not a hypothetical threat, but a clear and present danger. Section 5. The Watchers, Government and Law Enforcement. Governments and law enforcement agencies around the world are increasingly turning to technology to maintain order and combat crime. Surveillance cameras blanket our cities, facial recognition software tracks our movements. Predictive policing algorithms attempt to anticipate criminal activity before it occurs. While these technologies can be valuable tools for law enforcement, they also raise serious concerns about privacy and civil liberties. The potential for abuse is significant. Without proper oversight and accountability, these technologies can easily be used to target individuals based on their race, religion, political beliefs, or other protected characteristics. Bowman's allegations, if true, suggest a chilling scenario where law enforcement agencies are complicit in the use of technology for nefarious purposes. He claims that the police, instead of protecting him, are actively participating in his technological torment. These allegations, while unsubstantiated, underscore the need for greater transparency and accountability in the use of surveillance technologies. We must ensure that these powerful tools are used to protect our safety, not to erode our freedoms. We live in a world where privacy is increasingly elusive. Our digital footprints follow us everywhere. Every website we visit, every app we use, every online purchase we make leaves a trail of data that can be collected, analyzed, and exploited. Social media platforms, while connecting us with friends and family, have become vast data mining operations. Our likes, our shares, our comments, even our private messages are collected and analyzed to build detailed profiles of our interests, beliefs, and behaviors. This data is valuable. It is used to target us with advertising, to influence our purchasing decisions, and to shape our perceptions of the world around us. In some cases, it is even used to manipulate elections and undermine democratic processes. Bowman's case serves as a stark reminder that the erosion of privacy is not just an abstract concern, it has real-world consequences. When our thoughts, our feelings, our very identities are laid bare in the digital realm, we become vulnerable to manipulation and control. The time has come to reclaim our digital privacy. We must demand greater transparency and accountability from the tech giants that collect and monetize our data. We must push for stronger legal protections that safeguard our privacy in the digital age. We must educate ourselves about the risks of technology and the importance of digital hygiene. We must be mindful of the information we share online and the devices we allow into our homes. We must be vigilant in protecting our privacy, both online and offline. Bowman's case, while lacking concrete evidence, serves as a wake-up call. It reminds us that the erosion of privacy is not a hypothetical threat, but a clear and present danger. It is a call to action for all who value freedom and autonomy. We must act now to ensure that technology remains a tool for progress, not a weapon of oppression. The future of our privacy, and perhaps our very humanity, depends on it. The rapid pace of technological advancement presents both immense promise and peril. We must strive to harness the power of technology for good, while mitigating the risks it poses to our privacy, our security, and our fundamental freedoms. This requires a multifaceted approach. We need stronger regulations that protect our data and limit the ways in which it can be collected, stored, and used. We need to promote ethical design principles that prioritize privacy and security from the outset. We need to foster a culture of digital literacy where individuals are empowered to understand the technologies they use and the risks they pose. We need to support independent research and investigative journalism that holds powerful actors accountable for their actions in the digital realm. The path forward is not easy, but it is essential. We must navigate the complexities of the digital age with wisdom, foresight, and an unwavering commitment to protecting the values that define us as human beings. The fight for privacy is not a battle for governments or corporations to wage alone. It is a shared responsibility that falls upon each and every one of us. We must be informed, engaged, and willing to hold those in power accountable for their actions. We must demand transparency from the companies we do business with and the governments that represent us. We must support organizations that advocate for our digital rights and hold those who violate them accountable. We must be mindful of our own digital footprints and take steps to protect our privacy online. We must educate our friends and family about the importance of digital literacy and encourage them to be active participants in the fight for a more just and equitable digital future. The future of privacy is not predetermined. It is a future we must actively shape through our choices, our actions, and our unwavering commitment to protecting the fundamental rights that define us as human beings. The time to act is now.